Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video, as they will be very beneficial for you in the long. Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 13th of April. The session will be very important, so stay tuned with us till the end. And also friends, do take notes for the important points that we will be discussing. Alright, so let's start. First we are discussing national news, and the first technical regulation from India for the textile industry has been launched. I repeat, first technical regulation from India for the technical textile industry has been launched. Right? If we talk about this only, on 11th of April, Ministry of Textile, they launched two quality control orders for 31 items, which marked the first technical regulation from India for the textile industry. See what this basically is saying, that if you want to improve the quality of the products, and if you go to the international market, the products that are sold in the market are the products that have good quality. All right, they are considered to be one of the best quality. So even the normal quality and poor quality products are not sold in the market. So in order to achieve the same, recently Ministry of Textile, they launched two quality control orders for 31 items, which will be marked as the first technical regulation from India for the technical textile industry. Right, these QCOs consist of 19 geotextiles and 12 protective textiles from the phase 1, and these two geotextiles and protective textile QCOs will come into effect in 180 days immediately after the date of the publication of the orders in the Gazette, and both domestic manufacturers as well as foreign manufacturers who intend to export their products in India. That means, say for example, if we are talking about a product in textile industry, say for example any tiles, right? So there has to be some standards and regulations on those tiles. A quality has to be maintained even if the product is being manufactured in India or by any individual from outside India and they want to export their product to India. So the quality has to be maintained for those particular products. All right, and how many such products have been listed? For 31 such items, out of which 12 are protective textile and 19 are geotextiles. Right, next is NCRTC named India's first semi-high speed regional rail service as DEX. So remember, what is RRTS? First of all, RRTS stands for Regional Rapid Transit System. Alright, so recently NRCTC, that is your National Capital Region, Transport Corporation has named India's first semi-high speed regional rapid transit system as RapidX. It has been named as Rapid X as it is easy to read and simple to pronounce in various language. It is your Rapid X. Right here it also signifies speed and progress, and the X here denotes the next generation technology and the new age mobility solution. Right, then NRCTC also released Rapid X logo with a green leaf symbol, right? And remember, NCRTC is installing solar panels on various stations and depots by using the blended power in traction, and basically these solar panels will be generating green energy for the same, right? Then apart from this, remember NCRTC. What is NCRTC? It is your National Capital Region Transport Corporation. All right, so remember recently NCRTC, or sorry, Rapidex, these trains, as I just mentioned, they will be running on the RRTS corridors. And remember, NRCTC is targeting to commission a 17-kilometer priority section that will be between Sahibabad and Duhai, that will be of 84-kilometer Delhi Ghaziabad Meerut corridor in 2023. Right, so coming back, remember NRCTC, they have named India's first high speed rapid regional rail service as Rapid X. Next news. Next, we are talking about President Draupadi Murmu has given assent to Competition Amendment Bill for 2023. Alright, here the aim is to amend the Competition Act of 2002 that regulates the competition in the Indian market and forbids anti-competition practices like cartels, mergers and acquisition that might have a negative impact on the competition. Alright, so according to this Competition Amendment Bill of 2023, this will be amending the Competition Act of 2002 that regulates the competition in the market and they forbids anti-competitive practices, right? And this act may be referred to as the Competition Amendment Act of 2023, and it will go into the effect on the date that Ministry of Corporate Affairs appoints for the amendment law to take effect. It is worth noting that the law stipulates that different dates may be chosen for certain provisions of the act, right? And the Competition Amendment Bill 2023 suggests that a number of amendments to the Competition Act of 2002, including reducing the window for evaluating combinations, broadening the scope for anti-competitive agreements and changing the penalties, right? If we talk about CCI, and remember this act shall be implemented and reinforced by the CCI, that is your Competition Commission of India. If we talk about Competition Commission of India, who is the current chairperson here? Sangeeta Verma. When was this established? It was in 2003. And where is the headquarter of CCI? It is in New Delhi. Right, so coming back, remember Draupadi Murmu has given her assent to the Competition Amendment Bill for 2023, and this aims to amend the Competition Act of 2002. Right, let's move on. Next, Gond painting got the GI tag. It is from which state? See, Gond painting. First of all, remember Gond painting, it got a GI tag, and it is from which state? It is from Madhya Pradesh. Apart from Gond painting, Sharbati rice or Sharbati wheat. This Sharbati wheat also got the GI tag, and it is also from which state? It is from Madhya Pradesh. So two products from Madhya Pradesh recently got GI tag, that is your geographical indication tag, and it is your Gond painting and Sharbati wheat. So if we talk about further, the geographical indication tag has been granted by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry to 9 products of Madhya Pradesh, that includes 6 handcraft products, 1 agriculture and 1 food stuff. And if we talk about 6 handicraft products, this includes your gond painting, that is your stone carpets, batik print, bedghat stone craft, wrought iron craft, and Varsioni handloom sarees. So these are the 6 products that can definitely be asked, and I want you to take a note of this. Apart from this, if we are talking about agriculture product, it is your sharbati wheat, also called as the golden grain of Maharashtra, that got the GI tag, and Morena Gajak, a kind of sweet that received the GI tag in the food ingredient category. Right? Important, take a note. These are, we are talking from Madhya Pradesh. So a total of 9 products recently got the GI tag. Next, Andaman and Nicobar Command conducted a joint military exercise. What is the name of that exercise? See, remember, Andaman and Nicobar Command, the first and the only tri-service theatre command in India, they conducted a large-scale joint military exercise by the name Exercise Kavach. Right? This involves the assets of the Indian Armed Forces, that are your Army, Air Force, and Navy, along with Indian Coast Guard. Right? This exercise was from 23rd of March till 7th of April. Right? Here, this exercise Kavach showcased the capabilities and preparedness of the armed forces to protect India's maritime interest and ensure the security of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Right? So, exercise Kavach was recently held. So here you can see exercise Kavach, and it was conducted by Andaman and Nicobar Command, that is a joint military exercise. Moving on, Dharmendra Pradhan, our education minister, he has unveiled the digital version of the employability skills curriculum for students enrolled in ITIs. I repeat, what is ITI? Industrial Training Institutes. So remember, Dharmendra Pradhan, he recently unveiled the digital version of the employability skill curriculum of the students that are enrolled in the India's Industrial Training Institute at the Future Skill Forum in New Delhi. The Future Skill Forum, it is an initiative of the Future Right Skills Network. This is a collaborative effort by Quest Alliance, Accenture, Cisco, and JP Morgan. Mark this first thing, that this Future Skill Forum, it is an initiative of Future Right Skills Network along with Quest Alliance, Accenture Company, Cisco, and JP Morgan. It is considered to be one of the largest bank. And recently, they have released a news stating that they want all the director generals in their office, and they should not work from office, they should not work from home now, they should work in the office, and they should be present 5 times or 5 days a week in the office, so that they can enhance their work or they can enhance the business in the company. The employability skills curriculum brings together the employment, government skills training institutions, civil society organization, various industry and corporate social responsibility partners to help the young people acquire the skills for their future. Next, what is the rank of India in the most criminal countries list of 2023? So, world's most criminal countries list, which is the rank of India. So what is the rank of India? India ranks at 77th position, and the first rank goes to Venezuela. Venezuela. All right. So if we are talking about the world's most criminal countries ranking, Venezuela has been ranked the top, or has ranked top the list of the criminal countries, whereas the rank of India is 77. If we are talking about the top 10 criminal countries, it includes Venezuela first, Papua New Guinea, Afghanistan, South Africa, Honduras, Trinidad, Guyana, Syria, Somalia, and Jamaica respectively, and India is on 77th position. US and UK were ahead of India in the criminal ranking country. The USA was at 55 number, and whereas UK was at 66, whereas India was on the 77th position. Right? Take a note here. Next is related to your banking and finance. RBI has released a framework for acceptance of green deposits for REs. What is RE? RE is your regulated entities. So recently RBI notified an enclosed framework for the acceptance of regulated or acceptance of green deposits for regulated entities to promote and develop a green finance ecosystem in India. This particular framework will come into effect from 1st of June 2023, and the purpose of this setting up of or the acceptance of these green deposits for regulated entries is basically to offer green deposits to customers, protect interest of the depositors, support customers to achieve their sustainability agenda, address greenwashing concerns, and help the flow of credit to green activities and project. That means we are talking about the project or the amount that will be collected here, that will be used, that will be provided, that will be available here, will be used in the development of green infrastructure projects. Right? Next. Next, remember, here only the REs were directed to implement a comprehensive RBI approved policy on the green deposits, and these RBs were directed to ensure that the funds that are raised through the green deposits, they are allocated to various activities and projects that are related to the environment. Apart from this, RBI stated that the allocation of the proceeds raised from these green deposits should be based on the official Indian green taxonomy. Right? Such as if we talk about projects, this included renewable energy, energy efficiency, clean transportation, climate change adaptation, sustainable water, waste management, and green building. Also, the projects have to encourage energy efficiency in the resource utilization, reuse carbon emissions, greenhouse gases, promote climate resilience, and various other projects. Right? Next, GIC data of India's non-life insurers report double-digit growth in fiscal year 23. So, according to the provisional statistics that was released by GIC, that is your General Insurance Council, India's non-life insurers recorded the growth in the high teens in fiscal year 23 due to the strong performance across sectors. Non-life insurance have underwritten a gross premium of 2.6 crore rupees, that is a 16.4 increase over fiscal year 22. Underwriting, it is a process by which an individual or organization undertakes financial risk in exchange for a particular fee. Underwriters evaluate the level of risk in the business and activities of the insurers. According to IRDAI, the four public sector general insurance companies, they are New India Assurance Co Limited, United India Insurance Company Limited, Oriental Insurance Company Limited, and National Insurance Company Limited, and they have lost 803 basis points in market share to their private counterparts in the last 5 years. If we talk about IRDAI, who is the chairperson here? Devashish Pandaji. Headquarter is in Hyderabad, Telangana. Right? Moving on. Next is International Monetary Fund. They have cut the India's GDP forecast for fiscal year 24 to what percent? So remember, IMF in their World Economic Forum Outlook, in their World Economic Outlook 2023 report. So this question can also be asked, friend, that IMF, they releases their report and it is known as World Economic Outlook, or vice versa, that World Economic Outlook is a report that is released by which organization? It is released by International Monetary Fund. They released the report that was titled A Rocky Recovery. And according to this report, it projected that India's GDP forecast for the fiscal year 24, and they reduced it from 20 basis point. Earlier it was projected to be 6.1% for fiscal year 24, and now it has been slashed down to 5.9%. Right? Then apart from this, if we are talking about fiscal year 25 for the next year, it projected India's GDP growth rate 6.8%, but now it has been slashed down by 0.5%, that is by 50 basis point to 6.3%. Right? So as of now for fiscal year 24 we are looking, so the correct option becomes here is option 1, 5.9%. IMF, International Monetary Fund. Who is the managing director here? Kristalina Georgieva. Then headquarter, where is it? It is in Washington DC, and it was established in 1944. Right. Next, here you can see International Monetary Fund. They released the World Economic Outlook for 2023, and this report suggested that India's growth forecast for fiscal year 24 to be 5.9% and for fiscal year 24 to be 6.3%. Next, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, they have bagged a order for 9,600 crore rupees order to supply 80 sleeper class Vande Bharat trains. I repeat, recently it is your Bhel. They have bagged the order for 9,600 crore rupees. This amount will be used to supply 80 sleeper class Vande Bharat trains. They will be supplied over a period of 6 years. Right, very important. 80 sleeper Vande Bharat trains will be delivered to Indian Railways by BHEL over a period of 6 years with an outlay of 9,600 crore rupees. Sorry, the consortium comprising BHEL and Titagarh Wagon Limited is called the technology partner here. In the mega tender, the Indian Railways BHEL-led consortium will receive an order for has received an order for 80 Vande Bharat trains. The sleeper class Vande Bharat trains or Train 18 train sets are in demand since they can travel along routes like Delhi to Mumbai and Delhi to Howrah. The order is for the supply of 80 trains each at a cost of 120 crore rupees excluding the taxes and duties, and the total turns out to be 9,600 crore rupees. Also remember, the order for the annual maintenance contract has also been placed for 35 years. Next is for science and technology. RRI, that is your Raman Research Institute. It is a Bangalore, Karnataka based Raman Research Institute, and remember they have partnered with Indian Navy to develop a secure maritime communication using the quantum technology. That is with the help of quantum technology, and we know quantum technology is considered to be one of the fastest technologies for communication, not just communication but for other processing of data also, right? And it is considered to be faster than that of a supercomputer also, this quantum computers. So using that technology, recently Raman Research Institute, they partnered with Indian Navy. They have partnered with Indian Navy to develop a secure maritime communication using quantum technologies. RRI signed a 5-year memorandum of understanding with the Weapons and Electronics System Engineering Establishment, the research and development wing of the Indian Army in this regard. So in the option, either if Indian Navy is given or WESW, that is your Weapons and Electronic Systems Engineering Establishment, if either of them given is the correct answer here. All right, this partnership between RRI and Indian Navy was formalized after RRI announced a breakthrough demonstration in establishing secure communication between a stationary source and a moving receiver using quantum key distribution. This partnership with an aim to enhance the research in the quantum technologies for maritime and use case in line with the efforts of India towards becoming self-reliant. Then if we talk about RRI, it was founded in 1948 by the Indian physicist and Nobel laureate Chandrasekhar Venkata Ramanji, that is C.V. Raman. It was restructured in 1972, and as of now, where is the headquarter of it? It is in Bangalore, Karnataka. Next is Revenue Secretary Sanjay Malhotra. They have launched Unified Portal of CBN. What is CBN? Central Bureau of Narcotics. So recently, Sanjay Malhotra, Revenue Secretary of Ministry of Finance, have launched a unified portal of the Central Bureau of Narcotics. This will instill efficiency and transparency and reduce the time taken by the pharma industry to get a trade license. The launch of the unified portal of CBN will prove as a stepping stone to ease the doing business with NDPS and controlled substances in India with transparent and better compliance. If you remember recently, Central Bureau or the National Control, that is the drug controller of India, they tied up with Nigerian company or Nigerian organization basically to tackle the illegal drug trafficking that is going on, right? Next is of obituary. Former chairman of Mahindra and Mahindra, Keshav Mahindra, has recently passed away. He passed away at the age of 99, right? So remember, Keshav Mahindra, former chairman of Mahindra and Mahindra, passed away in Mumbai, Maharashtra at the age of 99. He was born in 1923 in October month in Shimla, right? According to Forbes World's Billionaire List of 2023, Keshav Mahindra was named India's oldest billionaire. Mark this also, right? Then moving on, all right, correct here. Then moving on, books and authors. The Great Bank Robbery. This is the name of the new book that was co-authored by V. Patabhiram and Sabyasachi Das ji. I repeat, Patabhiram and Sabyasachi Das, they have co-authored a new book that was titled The Great Bank Robbery, NPA Scams and the Future of Regulation. The book will be published by Rupa Publishers India Private Limited. So the name of the book, The Great Bank Robbery, authored by two people, or it was co-authored by V. Patabhiram and Sabyasachi Das. Moving on, when do we observe International Day of Human Space Flight? International Day of Human Space Flight is observed on 12th of April. Right? Take a note, mark this. And it marks the beginning of the space era for mankind and the contribution of space science to ensure the conservation of outer space for peaceful purposes. On 12th of April in 1961, Yuri Gagarin, a sovereign cosmonaut, he was the first human space flight, or he carried out the first human space flight. Right? Next. Also remember, Yuri Gagarin was also the person first human to orbit around the Earth. Next is, when do we observe International Day for Street Children? So on 12th of April only we observe International Day for Street Children, and it is to create awareness about the difficulties that are faced by the children who live on the streets and demand equal rights for them. This day was first time observed on 12th of April 2011. Next is your state news. Home Minister Amit Shah has inaugurated and laid the foundation stone for various development projects in Azamgarh and Kaushambi of UP. These development projects, that are 234 development projects, these are worth 5,196 crore rupees. Out of the total projects, 117 development projects worth 4,583 crore rupees are in Azamgarh, UP, and 117 development projects worth 613 crore rupees are in Kaushambi, Uttar Pradesh. Right? So friends, these were your important current affairs. Now let's go for a quick revision. First technical regulation from India for technical textile industry has been launched. NCRTC named India's first semi-high-speed regional rail service as RapidX. President Draupadi Murmu gives assent to competition bill for 2023. Madhya Pradesh product including gond painting Sharbati wheat gets the GI tag. Andaman and Nicobar Command conducted a joint military exercise, that is Exercise Kavach. Dharmendra Pradhan has unveiled digital version of employability skills curriculum for students enrolled in ITIs. World's most criminal countries ranking, Air India stood at 77 position, whereas it was topped by Venezuela on the first position. RBI released a framework for acceptance of green deposits for REs. GIC data, India's non-life insurance report double-digit growth in fiscal year 23. MIF World Economic Outlook 2023 has cut India's growth forecast for fiscal year 24 to be 5.9% and for fiscal year 25 to be 6.3%. Then BHEL-led consortium bags 9,600 crore rupees order supply of 80 sleeper class Vande Bharat trains. RRI and Indian Navy has partnered to develop secure maritime communication using quantum technology. Revenue Secretary Sanjay Malhotra launched a unified portal of CBN. Former Chairman Emeritus of Mahindra and Mahindra, Kesab Mahindra, has passed away at the age of 99 in Mumbai, Maharashtra. The Great Bank Robbery, a new book co-authored by V. Pathabi Ram and Sabyasachi, has been released. International Day of Human Spaceflight observed on 12th of April, and on 12th of April only we observe International Day for Street Children. Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of various development projects in Azamgarh and Kosambi of Uttar Pradesh. So friends, these were your important current affairs for today. Now it's time for your revision part. First, Tamil Nadu governor, he prohibited the online gaming or online gambling and regulated the online gambling bill for 2022. So remember this. Which state has recently launched a bill to ban online gambling? It is your Tamil Nadu. Next, UIDAI and IIT Bombay, they have signed an MOU to develop a touchless biometric capture system. As you know, you have a fingerprint sensor in your mobile phone, but recently UIDAI and IIT Bombay, they are developing a technology that will be a touchless fingerprint system. Next, IIT Kanpur, they have partnered with Defense PSU to focus on innovation, on research and development. They have tied up with CSR agreement with various organizations with AWEIL. So it is your IIT Kanpur and AWEIL that recently signed a CSR agreement, that is your corporate social responsibility agreement. Next, it is your NSE indices. They have launched India's first Nifty REITs and InvITs index. Next, Kerala's Periyar Tiger Reserve has topped in the management cycle, and this is for the fifth time of MME that Periyar Tiger Reserve have topped in the management review. That is the fifth cycle of MEE. Where is Periyar Tiger Reserve? It is in Kerala. Then exercise COP India 2023 has begun between Indian Air Force and US Air Force in West Bengal. So it's time for your homework now. First is which institution launched Sea Vigil application. Second, rabbit hemorrhagic disease is preventively spreading in which country? Rabbit hemorrhagic disease. Third, tropospheric emissions monitoring of pollution instrument is a device of which space agency? So these are your three homework questions, friends. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. If you want us to continue with such session, then I want to see maximum like and comments from you guys, so that it will motivate me to make better content for you on the daily basis. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.